News 5 at noon is being brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday, and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Ms. Anna Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. Gales Point's Creole heritage goes global. UNESCO inscribes Christmas Bram and Sambai. UDP applauds Creole heritage win, urges empowerment for Gales Point. Meanwhile, Tracy Tager-Panton takes helm as UDP pledges unity and discipline. And DOE backs Placentia Shoreline recovery study. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
Welcome back. What does it mean when a centuries-old tradition from a tiny Belizean village earns global recognition? This morning in New Delhi, India, UNESCO added Christmas Bram and Sambai, two vibrant cultural practices from Gales Point, Manatee, to its representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. It's only the second time Belize has achieved this honor, the first being Garifuna language, music and dance more than 20 years ago. But beyond the celebration lies a deeper question. How do we keep these traditions alive in a world that's rapidly changing? As globalization and modern lifestyles reshape communities, what role should Belize play in preserving the cultural heartbeat that defines its identity?
After more than 10 years of working with communities in the partnership that UNESCO provides, today Belize has nominated its second element, its second rich tradition of its African descendant community, Christmas Bram and Sambai, to the UNESCO representative list. Today is truly a remarkable day for communities to celebrate, to enjoy the shared culture that we have in Belize. Today as well, the international community agreed with us that the living heritage of Gales Point Malante village is part of the shared human culture that we should all cherish and protect. We thank the international community for their support, and we thank Gales Point community as well as the National Creole Council for being our partners in this nomination. This nomination for the village and communities of Belize represents a next step for us to now develop safeguarding plans to ensure that this tradition of Christmas Bram and Sambai can be safeguarded and transmitted to future generations. It allows us to access funding through UNESCO, to develop partnerships with the state to ensure that the elders and the master drummers and master dancers that we've had on the stage today can share their knowledge and skills with the next generation.
The United Democratic Party is congratulating the people of Gales Point and the wider Creole community, calling this a proud moment that recognizes the richness and resilience of Belize's Creole heritage. They're also paying tribute to the late Myrna Manzanares, a lifelong champion of Creole culture, and her mother, Iris Abraham, whose dedication helped keep these traditions alive. Beyond the celebration, the party says this recognition is a chance to strengthen cultural preservation, support heritage-based livelihoods, and empower communities that have safeguarded these practices for generations. Belize joins the world in applauding Christmas Bram and Sambai, while asking what comes next to keep them vibrant for future generations. The United Democratic Party faced comrades today under new leadership and with a clear message. The UDP is ready to reset and rebuild, coming off of a November 30th National Convention after a bruising stretch of internal fighting. Tracy Tager-Panton took the helm and led her partially new executive into their first press conference. Notably, they held it at the UDP headquarters on Youth for the Future Drive, the very place that became a symbol of the party's recent turmoil. Holding court there was no accident. The signal today was unmistakable. Turn the page, own the past, and move forward. Tigger Panton outlined a back-to-basics approach for organization, discipline, and unity, while acknowledging the work ahead to rebuild trust inside the party and with voters. The tone was measured but firm. The UDP wants to close a chapter in Rancor and start writing a new one. Along the Placenta Peninsula, the turquoise shoreline that draws tourists and sustains local livelihoods is quietly eroding away. Homes and businesses are inching closer to the sea, and with every high tide, the question grows louder. How do we protect a coastline that sustains an entire community? The Department of the Environment has just endorsed a comprehensive scientific study to uncover the causes of this erosion and chart a path toward recovery. But beyond the technical details lies a bigger conversation about climate resilience, development choices, and whether Belize can balance economic growth with environmental survival.
Today we gather because we are facing one of the most significant environmental challenges in our region's history: the continuous and worsening erosion along the Placencia Peninsula shoreline, now intensified by anthropogenic pressures, the realities of climate change and sea level rise. Over the years, as residents, you have all witnessed firsthand the loss of beaches, the collapsing shoreline, saltwater intrusion, and the threats to homes, tourism facilities, and livelihoods. The current reality affecting the peninsula is serious and requires collective action. It requires an all-hands-on-deck approach. We all have to do a part to play in correcting this issue. This erosion is not only reshaping the coastline, it is affecting the social well-being, economic stability, and community safety. It is causing a level of economic uncertainty along the peninsula that has never been experienced before. Yet, despite the seriousness of this issue, there has never been a comprehensive scientific assessment to measure the exact extent of the erosion, understand its causes, or guide the development of a practical and effective solution.
That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.
News 5 at noon was brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
In the face of tragedy, you depend on accurate and timely information. In times of triumph, you seek to be inspired. You demand transparency and accountability. Your desire is to know and to understand, to be heard and seen. I take pride in telling stories that safeguard communities. Your dedication and success live on through these reports. Getting to the truth is my duty. My unwavering commitment is to tell the stories that matter the most to you. I am News 5.